Hello YouTube, thought I'd do a quick video here. I've been playing around with my Raspberry Pi and I have Windows installed on it. Let me go ahead and boot this up and hopefully I can show you here. I have Windows installed on here. You're going to see this as proof. Raspberry Pi is booting up now. And while it's booting up, let me kind of make a couple of points here right off the bat. I have Windows 10, the home version installed. One thing in the Raspberry Pi that I'm using is the 3B Plus, which has 4 USB ports and a built-in Wi-Fi and a Ethernet connector, which is a good thing. What I've noticed is that these Windows did not detect the built-in Wi-Fi on my Raspberry Pi, but that might not be a big deal because I'm going to try a USB Wi-Fi card here. Hopefully you can see that. That's an old one. I don't know how well it's going to work. It's many, many years old, actually. I may have to get a newer one. But in the meantime, I can plug a Cat5 cable in and get this thing online. Now, I know people out there are probably thinking, oh, geez, you know, that's going to be really slow, man. Holy cow. You know, you really shouldn't be, trying to do that. It's just going to be too slow. Yes, it may be slow, but remember, we're not trying to run a Raspberry Pi on the whole world here. I just want to run it for my Zello, my date and time announcements, my repeater ID. That's all we're trying to do here. We're not trying to, like I said, power all kinds of software on this thing. So I just want to make that, clear. Now, I did been playing around with this, and I did try installing the tiny Windows 11 on my Raspberry Pi, and truth be told, it was kind of really laggy. So I found a older build version of Windows 10 Home. Now I'm going to show you here in the corner right there. And it says test mode. The reason why it says test mode is because when I set this up, I didn't have internet connection hooked up to this. I didn't want it. I just wanted to set it up. So that's why it says test mode. Now, if you want to try this, what I'll do is, if everything goes well, I ain't going to do it now, I will make a disk image of this. So all you got to do is copy, I'll make a video on how to do it. Copy the image to your SD card, plug it in, and it will boot up just like this. And then you enter in your own credentials for your Zello. I also put on there AnyDesk remote software on there, and the date and time and weather software and the repeater software. So if all goes well, I will release that. If it seems to work fairly decent, I'm still playing with this. So that's what is going on right now. Now, if you don't know what a Raspberry Pi is, it's like a small computer. Let me kind of show you here. Hold on. Right here. This is what I took the cover off. But if all goes well, the idea is I won't need to leave the keyboard or the mouse or the monitor hooked up, because I'll be able to remote access into it using that AnyDesk that I have installed. So that's what the idea, like I said, there's a cover, but I took it all off to get to the memory card. But that's what a Raspberry Pi is. It's a little computer. You don't need to leave all the monitor and keyboard and screen all that hooked up. So let me kind of show you how things are working here real quick. Let's call up Zello. Like I said, I just got this working. I have not tried to hook it to the internet. Maybe I'm wasting my time. Maybe not. We'll find out here. I won't be able to do it today. It's getting late, and I just want to quickly shoot this video. So there's Zello. Let's do date and time. Let's see if that comes up. And it's popping up fairly fast. Now, I did change some settings in the Raspberry Pi configuration to kind of give it more, speed. I'll get more into detail about that later once I decide. If it works fairly decent, I'll do another video on how to install it, the settings, all that good stuff. But for now, I'm just going to kind of play with it to kind of see, how it works. I don't have internet hooked up to it right now, so I will be here shortly. And once I get that hooked up, probably next day or two, I will see how it works. Like I say, it may work good, it may not. Like I said, we're not trying to play games on this thing. We just want to run the basic software, and I'm hoping the interface board, I can plug in my COM ports and my USB sound card, and life will be good. So that's what I'm hoping to do here. But this right here, I got all three up and running. Like I said, so far so good. I'll play around with it, and we'll let you guys know. Maybe this will work. Now, I do know if you get a Raspberry 4, that would work much better for this, from what I've read. So that would definitely be faster than this. Again, I'm using a Raspberry 3B+. So anyhow, so I'll keep you posted. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. Please subscribe. Thank you, and have a good day.